together. Today we'll be doing King, huh? King. Firstly, I need to get some paper because I've got to get it. I'm going to do that. What drawings? Guess what? We're making a YouTube video inside YouTube somehow. I'm gonna draw Jax since I already drew. What in that poem is? I already checked him. You already know.
Hey guys, welcome to Cute Tea Drawings. Today I'll be drawing Jax's door icon from the Amazing Digital Circus. I'll be drawing on my tablet, but you can also follow along on paper, and please remember to like and subscribe. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, let's first start off in the center and let's draw a sideways oval for the head.
I think I have two of them worst. I guess they'll be at the bottom. Okay, another bad one.
Next, let's hop inside and let's draw a curve across the center for the top of the mouth.
Why is his mouth so big? Oh. That's weird. His eyes are very tiny.
And then a large U-shaped curve underneath to finish it off. Now inside, let's add the teeth. From the center, let's draw a diagonal line. And then two more on both sides. Right.
I want a space.
And then a curve on top. Now let's do the same thing for the left eye, but we're going to make this one a little bit taller like this. Now inside each eye, let's add a curve down. And then color the right sections in black. And that's it for the face. Now let's hop up and add the ears. Let's start on the top left and let's draw an angle up, curve it around, and back down. And then hop over to the right side and do the same thing. And that's it for the head. Before we draw the body, let's draw the circle shape around. Let's start in between the ears and let's draw a curve across. And then continue it all the way around underneath and back up to form a circle. Now that we have the shape of the icon, let's move in and draw the body. Let's start underneath the head a little bit towards the right and then color that section in black. Next, from the bottom of the neck, let's curve it out and then down, and the same on the other side for the shoulders. And then lastly, underneath each shoulder, let's draw two curves down, same on the other side for the shoulders.
I'll go draw King. can um now I try this one. Let's try it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh. Oh my god. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. It's kind of, oh gosh, it's kind of, oh. Oh, it's kind of nice.
It's kind of nice. What do you mean?
Hey guys, welcome to Cute Tea Drawings. Today I'll be drawing Kane from the Amazing Digital Circus. I'll be drawing on my tablet, but you can also follow along on paper, and please remember to like and subscribe. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, let's first start off at the top and let's draw the head. Let's start with a small line down in the center. Then from the top, let's curve it over and down on both sides. And then connect it at the bottom to form the first set of teeth. Now from the bottom, let's angle it down and out for the next set of teeth. Then a curve from the top that's slightly lower. And then let's add the next set of teeth in the same way, and again slightly smaller. Now we're going to draw the next teeth underneath. Let's draw a square shape underneath on both sides.
Okay.
And then one more smaller one, angling it slightly in.
Right after.
And that's it for the top row of teeth. Now on top, let's add the gums. Let's start on top in the center and let's draw a small curve. Now for the sides, let's angle it down and curve it back down to the teeth. Now top to the bottom and let's draw the bottom row of teeth. Let's start again in the center and let's draw a vertical line.
That's a really weird one.
And then this time from the top, let's curve it out on both sides.
This is a bottom piece. And that's because it is.
And then from the bottom, let's curve it over and up. Now let's move to the sides and let's draw the next set of teeth by curving it up on an angle,
Yeah, this teeth was not.
and then bring it down and curve it in. And again, the same thing for another set of teeth. Now let's add one more, but for this one, let's start on top and let's bring it out and then curve it back in. And again, underneath, let's add the gums. Let's start underneath on the sides and let's draw an angle down and in. And then connect it at the bottom with a curve across. Now that we're done both the top and bottom row of teeth, let's move in and draw the face. Let's start inside on the left and let's draw a circle for the first eye. And then for the right eye, let's draw it a little bit higher and slightly smaller. Now let's hop inside each eye and add another circle. And then another smaller one inside on the top right. And then a circle in the center and behind. We'll start inside and let's draw a curve up to the eye and then continue it on the other side between the eyes like this. Next, let's hop up and add the hat. Let's draw a curve on the top left and back down. then 2 angles up, and a curve across the top. And that's it for the head. Now let's move down and draw the body. Let's start underneath the head and let's draw a long V shape down. And now inside at the top, let's draw a small square and then angle it down from both corners for the bow tie. And then underneath, let's add 2 buttons with 2 small circles. Next, let's hop out and draw the collar of the jacket. Let's start under the head and let's draw a small line down. Then a V-shaped point in. And then angle it back down to the center. Now let's move inside and let's add a border. And that's it for the collar. Next, let's hop out and finish drawing the jacket. From the sides, let's curve it out and then angle it back in. And then let's angle it slightly out from the ends. Now let's hop into the center and let's draw a line down and then curve it down to the sides, coming to a point. And that's it for the torso. Now let's move out and add the arms. Let's start by drawing the right side. Let's start underneath the head and let's draw a curve up and bring it down. And then underneath, let's draw an angle up and then another angle down. Now at the end, let's add the hand. Let's start with a curve at the end and then another curve to close it off. Now for the inside line, let's draw a small bump and then another bump underneath for the next finger.
Easy to give flea and tick protection in one tasty tablet. Front Pro chewable tablets.
I first saw Heights through the Stephen Bartlett podcast, and
Oh my god. Okay, at least you didn't see any.
I had seen the packaging on social media, and it caught my eye. I just went.
One more. And then a third one, but curve it back up. And then close off the hand with a curve at the end. And that's it for the right arm. Now let's move over and draw the left side. For this one, let's start next to the head and let's draw a curve out and down. And then an angle underneath. And then from both lines, let's angle it outwards. Now for the hand, again, let's draw the curve at the end. And then another curve to connect it. From the top, let's curve it out and back in for the first finger. And then a curve underneath. And then 2 more fingers in the same way. And lastly, a bump to close off the hand. Next, let's draw the cane. Let's start on top of the hand and let's draw 2 angles up and out. And the same thing, following the same lines underneath. And make sure not to make it too long so we leave room for the legs.
Can't do this.
And now let's close off the end with a curve. Next, let's hop up to the top and let's draw a longer curve across. And then curve it up and in from both ends. And lastly, at the top, let's add a circle. And that's it for the upper body. Now let's move back in and draw the legs. Let's start underneath in the center and let's draw a small curve in the middle. And then underneath, let's angle it out on both sides.
That's done.
And let's do the same from the outside under the jacket. Now for the end of both lines, let's curve it back in. And let's make the inside line a little bit longer. And then let's add the feet at the bottom.
He's eating spaghetti with his hands. He's chewing someone else's gum. And she's sharing her personal data. Who's worse? Buy Surfshark VPN and get 3 extra months of...
Hey guys, welcome to Cute Tea Drawings. Today I'll be drawing Pomni's door icon from the Amazing Digital Circus. I'll be drawing on my tablet, but you can also follow along on paper, and please remember to like and subscribe. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, let's first start off in the center and let's draw the eyes with 2 circles. Next, let's hop inside and let's draw another set of circles. Now inside each of these, let's add a smaller circle on the top right. Next, let's add the pattern inside her eyes. Let's start with a line down in the center. Next, let's add the eyelashes. For the left eye, let's draw 3 lines coming out from the bottom. And then for the right eye, 3 from the top. And lastly, underneath each eye, let's add a curve, around, and back up. And that's it for the eyes. Now let's start drawing the hair. Let's start on top of the left eye and let's draw a curve in and towards the center. And then a larger curve on top. Now let's do the same thing on the right, but smaller. Next, let's hop to the sides and let's draw the pieces of hair.
Why does it not look like pom-pom and something else? Like, I'm not lying, that does not look like a pom.
Then let's hop in and let's draw another longer line down.
Oh yeah.
And then close off the bottom of each piece with a diagonal line. And that's it for the hair. Now in between, let's draw a curve across for the bottom of the head. And then hop inside and let's draw an upside down curve for the mouth. And that's it for the face. Now let's move up and draw the hat. Let's start on the top left and let's draw a curve up towards the center. And then let's bring it behind the hair and down to the right side. And then let's do the same thing on top. Now let's move on top in the center and let's draw a small line up.
Okay, now I'll just do this. Desk.
And then from the top, let's curve it up and out on both sides. Now from the ends, let's curve it down. And then curve it up and in from the end. And then one more curve back down to the head on both sides. Next, at the ends of the hats, let's add a circle. And lastly, let's move inside and draw the stripe pattern on the hat. Let's start from the top corners and let's curve it down. And then from the ends, let's curve it up and back down. And the same thing on the right. And that's it for the head. Now before we draw the body, let's draw the circle shape around. Let's start on top, and between the hat, let's draw a curve. And then let's continue it down and around, forming a circle shape. Now that we have the shape of the icon, we can draw the body. Let's start underneath the head in the center, and let's draw 2 angled lines down and out.
Just in time. Okay, not really good. Don't worry about that. That's literally the best I can do. I might go so fun. Got the part that I don't like. Let's go right. Wait, you drew a bubble. How did I forget to draw a bubble? Let's go right into the show. Can go and sing it to and Jackson and go home. Just need a sea bubble. Bleh.